I am so excited to share this with you. I just was gifted this Maid ceiling fan cleaner, and I cannot wait to show you how this works. I'm really crossing my fingers that this works as well as I hope it does. So I have kind of a love-hate relationship with this guy right here, my ceiling fan. I think it is so pretty. I need it every single night. I do not like sleeping without my fan on, but at the same time, I look up every night and I see that there is stuff on top of my ceiling fan. It's so high up, it's so inconvenient to clean, but I'm really excited and hopeful that this will make the job so much easier and that I will want to clean it more often. The other reason I'm so excited about this is because it says it works well on baseboards, moldings, and these like little nooks and crannies like your air vents. Those always have so much built up dust on them. So I'm excited to see if it will work as well on those. When you first unbox this, it comes with 3 different items. The first one is this retractable pole that you use to place your dusters on top of. The second is this dusting brush that can actually be folded out and long, so I'll show you how that works. And then the third is the actual pad like this that you're gonna attach here and use to clean your blades on your ceiling fan. Here's the retractable handle. I'm just gonna unlock these clips at the top and then it's gonna extend so much higher. And then I'll lock these back in place again, just like that. On the top, I'm gonna screw on the blade cleaner like this. Screws on super easily. It's just like a plastic knob. And then on the bottom of this, I'm gonna put on the tip, just like that. Okay, and I think now this is ready to use, so let's give it a try. Okay, so this is just long enough for me to reach my fan blades from my floor. My ceiling is inset, so my fan is probably hanging at around 12 feet right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what this looks like while I'm standing. So you just put the blade through the slot in the cleaner like this. Okay, this is working pretty well. You go down it, and then you pull it back. Now I can feel already, this is gonna be too hard for me to do from the floor. So I'm gonna stand up on my bed and pull it off, just like that. And there is nothing falling off of my fan right now at all, I can tell. So everything must be stuck inside of this duster. So I'm gonna go ahead and spin this and do my next blade. Okay, so all 4 of those blades I just did, and there was nothing that fell off of any of those blades. There's nothing on my bed right now, which is the most exciting part for me because sometimes when I dust, it doesn't attach very well to the cleaner head, and then you have things that fall down onto your bed and everything gets dirty. There are these clasps to unlock and lock the sides, so let's go ahead and unlock them and see what we have. Okay, so it looks like everything got trapped inside of here perfectly, just like that. So you can see it was very clean before this, obviously. It was brand new, and it trapped everything inside of here. So overall, 10 out of 10, super happy with how it cleaned this fan. We're gonna go to a different room that is slightly more dirty. This is my kid's bedroom that really needs to be cleaned, and let's see how it performs there. So this fan is in my son's room, and I'm so excited to clean this one because look at this. Look at that film of dust all around the edges. I know it is so disgusting, and I'm so excited that I finally have a product that is gonna clean all of this off and not have a bunch of dust that falls into their bedroom. So their ceiling is about 9 feet tall, so it's not that much further from where I'm standing actually. It's much lower to the ground than the one in my bedroom is, so this probably will be much easier to do. So let's go ahead and try it out. Okay, so there's way more dust on here, but look at this. It did all collect in one area. So even though it's falling out a little bit right here, at least it's in like a huge clump. It actually did collect really well. So I'm gonna push it back in, keep it in there, and see if it keeps holding. Okay, again, nothing falling off of the blades, which is great. You can see there is a ton of buildup this time again, so I'm gonna push that back in and then try to finish that last blade before I have to clean this product. Okay, that is amazing. Again, nothing fell on the floor. It's nice and clumped right here into these little sections. So overall, it did a really great job cleaning. The fan is completely spotless now, which is great. All of the dust is collected in here into these big balls. And all I have to do now is unlock the sides right here and take off this reusable pad. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock these sides again and see what we have this time. Okay. Way more dust, so much more from that second fan. But look at that, it's all like really neatly and nicely captured inside of this microfiber pad. So I love that, and I think actually I could maybe reuse this again if I just kind of knocked out these larger chunks. If I needed to clean a vent after this or something, I think that would actually still work fine. So I just knocked off some of those larger clumps of dust, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to use this now to clean off my air vent. Here's one of my air vents in my bedroom. This is about 10 feet high, so it's definitely lower to the ground than my fan was, and I'm going to keep one of the sides of this off. So the portion that I just unlocked, I'm keeping it off and I'm just using this pad. This is the one you can use to clean floorboards, air vents, molding, anything else like that. So here we go. I'm definitely tall enough this time to reach this. And I'm about 5'7", just to give you an idea. Okay, there we go. And that was super easy to clean off. And again, I don't see any residue coming from the air vent, like dropping down. And you can tell here, it's really nicely captured right on the microfiber pad. When you're done using these, you're just gonna peel these off of the Velcro that's attaching them to the pad, like that. And then these are just gonna get thrown in the washing machine on cold water, or you can wash them by hand if you want, and then you just hang them dry. You do not use bleach or fabric softener on these though. So this dusting brush that came with it was honestly just a bonus for me. I was really excited about just the ceiling fan cleaner, but what I just figured out is that you can take the end off of this brush also and attach it to this telescoping pole, just like we did before, like this. And then you have probably a like 5-foot tall dusting pole, which is pretty unusual, I think. I don't have any cleaning products like this in my house right now, so I actually think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this too. And judging by how well the ceiling fan cleaner worked with all of the microfiber pad on it, I actually think this is gonna do a much better job of dusting than any of my other dusting brushes do. So for example, if you have cobwebs or anything that are in your ceiling, like this is reaching way, way higher than anything else that I have in my house. So I could go around the whole perimeter of my ceiling, get off cobwebs. If there's a bug, I could use this to knock it down too. So this is gonna come in a lot of handy as well. I also wanna mention that this fan and the other fan in my son's room are two very different sizes of fans. This one has blades that are probably between 5 and 6 inches wide, and the blades on my son's fan are about 4 to 5 inches wide. So they're slightly smaller. This fan is also much longer, and if you can see right here, it actually twists at the end. So I do have to stop right about here with cleaning this fan because the blades do twist a little bit here. But overall, I am so happy with this product. I cannot wait to use it like every couple weeks when I start seeing some dust accumulating on my fan. I also can't wait to use this dusting brush on all the like little nooks and crannies around my house, and to even use both of these on things like my floorboards, which are not very fun to clean, and also my air vents. So if you're looking for a really great product too, that's gonna be super effective, it's nice and long, it cleans both sides of every single blade, I highly recommend this product.